Hi there, I'm back. Any idea? Did you ask a big person in the house what the lion and the lamb have to do with the month of March? I guess I'll have to move them over if you're going to see me. I'll scooch over here. All right, you ready? This week's Read Aloud is titled In Like a Lion, Out Like a Lamb. It's by Marion Dane Bauer. The illustrator is somebody different, Emily Arnold McCulley. Let's take a look at the jacket. See how I open it and you can see the whole lion now? In like a lion, out like a lamb. Can you see the difference between the weather here and the weather here? Still not going to tell you. Sometimes on the inside of the jacket, well, usually if it has a soft jacket like this, it'll tell you a little bit about the book. I'm going to share it with you today. I don't usually. It says, March comes in with a roar. He rattles your windows and scratches your door. In this exuberant, rhythmic story, March, personified as a lion, enters a boy's cozy home and leaves a trail of snow flurries and muddy footprints. The boy observes the pouncing, howling, growling lion until in comes the lamb on the crest of a huge sneeze. Become any more clearer? Now in the back it tells me about the author, remember? Marion Dane Bauer has written a wide range of books, including On My Honor. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can pull that one out. Let's see. She lives in Minnesota. The illustrator also has illustrated, and she lives in New York City. This book's birthday, or its copyright, remember we can look on the opposite side of the title page, or if it's not there, like in this case, it would be, my fingers won't work, in the back of the book. 2011 is the birthday of this book. And sometimes it tells me what the illustrations are inside, remember? These illustrations are pen and ink and watercolor. Watercolor is one of my favorite illustration styles. All right, ready? In like a lion, out like a lamb. March comes with a roar. He rattles your windows and scratches your door. So think about what lions are like. They're definitely not quiet. They're definitely not gentle. He turns snow to mud, then tramps across your floor. So he's rather messy. At first it's snow, and then it's mud. March comes with winter clinging to its tail. He scatters sleet and sometimes hail. Were you expecting spring? He snickers. Reach for your slickers. You know what a slicker is? It's a rain jacket. So it looks like he's teasing the little boy. March comes with a pounce and a growl. Just step outside and hear him howl. If you howl back, will he go away? Not very likely. The lion means to stay and stay and stay and stay. Think about the month of March. Last year, that's when we ended up needing to stay at home for a while, right? Remember what the weather was like? Usually it's not very nice. When I came in this morning to read this and get ready to share it with you, it was snowing, but it wasn't super cold, but it still was wet and yucky. So kind of like a lion. I don't really want it here. It's kind of annoying. It can be loud if it's windy. can be messy if I'm walking or driving in it. So the lion represents the yucky weather that March usually comes in like. Then one soft morning, wind gives way to breeze, buds pop out on trees. The air is full of chickadees and bumblebees. Does it happen all at once? It doesn't happen all at once, but slowly the weather starts to get better. For example, I know that later this week, it's supposed to be warmer. And the lion takes a whiff, a sniff, and lets out an enormous sneeze. Sometimes in the spring, when the grass starts growing and the snow goes away, some people have allergies that make them sneeze. And guess who comes riding in, gliding in, striding in on that chew? The lamb. Now, what do you know about sheep or lamb? They're soft, they're cuddly, they're gentle, they're cute. What's that got to do with the weather, you think? So, where will the March lion go? Will he wander to and fro, defeated, lost, predicting frost? And sometimes during the month of March, you have a day that's cold and yucky and snowy, but then the next day it's warm and sunny. Or will he skulk through the greening grass, eyes scheming, teeth gleaming, wait for the lamb to pass? Maybe he just thinks that that nice weather's going to go away. But we know better, because by the end of March, hopefully, it starts to get nice out. No, never. This fellow was much too clever. He finds himself a sunny spot. He stretches, yawns, and curls into a knot. Not ready to go away yet. Do you think the lion is around in May, June, July, August? And that rumbling noise you hear, never fear. The lion is done with roaring, and now he is snoring until next year. Today the lamb's in charge of grass and flowers, sunshine showers, babies, small and large. Why do you think they chose a lamb other than that it's soft and cuddly? A lot of times in the spring, that's when the farm animals or the animals in the wild have their babies. Come, all you babies, just hear March sing. Bah, she says, bah, and bah again. We get outside more. There's new life, green grass, fresh flowers. It's spring. Achoo. Maybe you will be sad to see winter go. Maybe you love winter. Maybe you will be excited for spring and warm weather to come. What do you like to do in the winter? What do you like to do when the weather gets nicer? What's your favorite season? Is it winter? Is it spring? Is it summer? Is it fall? This is a picture book. It's not true. It's a story. So it would be in the picture book section under the author's last name. In this case, the letter B. If I wanted to see if my library had any other books by this author, Marion Dane Bauer, I would look in the same place. I would look under the B-A-U. You want me to go see? All right, hold on. I'm in the picture book section. Let's go see if I have any other books by this author. I'll be right back. I'm over here under the letter B, and I'm looking under the letter B, and the letter A, and the letter U, and I don't see any others here at Westmere. But maybe if I went to the public library Or maybe if I went to another school and I looked in the picture book section under the letter B, A, U, I would find another book by this author. Now, what if I wanted to see if we had any other books by this illustrator? That'd be a little bit harder. I would need to use the computer to help me do that. All right, you can move on to the next slide. I'm going to include some information about in like a lion, out like a lamb, what it means. I found a neat little video by the Weather Channel, or AccuWeather, I think. And then I included a coloring sheet. Once again, you do not have to do it. It's just there if it's something you'd like to do. I hope you're enjoying these read alouds. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.